And I'm Bridget Jayaram. I run our data-driven ad sales at WBD, and I'm responsible for selling data-driven and audience solutions across our entire Converge portfolio. So anything that runs on our inventory without a Nielsen age and gender combination, I'm your girl. Right now, our operational reality is not fantastic. We have a lot of friction in the buying process. It's not very easy, quite frankly, for our clients to come in and execute a Converge buy in a very seamless and fast way. AI is going to allow us to get there, and we're already making strides to start that with the modernization of our ad tech stack. But it's going to be an 18-month process. So we are making, obviously baby steps towards that and a crawl, walk, run approach, but very excited for the operational efficiency that agentic and generative AI are going to bring for us. We're doing a lot of work right now to modernize our ad tech. As you can imagine, having a legacy TV business that has a lot of systems that maybe don't work in the same way that our digital systems do, we're bringing all of that together so that we can ensure a very seamless planning, activation, buying, and optimization experience across platform, not only so that our clients feel like we're getting faster to market, getting them on air easier, but our own planning teams can be more efficient and effective with the way that they're engaging with our solutions. So right now, if we need to get a buy live on, cross-platform or TV or digital, there's 5 or 6 different systems and things that we have to do to sort of get that ad live. And the big work that we're doing right now is really putting all of those into one cohesive stack through one pane of glass that allows our team, again, to work with agents to just be a much more efficient and effective with our time so that we can maximize the value that we bring to our partners. We believe at WBD, the foundation of that in order to deliver both a good consumer experience and a great advertiser return on investment is a sound data strategy. Being able to understand what whole home viewership looks like, not just against a linear device, but all of the devices that we consume content on in the household is so important when we think about being efficient and effective and driving results and performance for our advertisers, but also mitigating frequency for our consumers and ensuring that they have a great experience with our brands. Every time we're consuming content and we're served an ad, we want to feel like that ad is relevant to us, right? There's a lot of noise in the marketplace. And me as a consumer, when I'm watching content, I want to know that what I'm watching is something that I'm going to be excited about, a brand that I trust, something that I will go out and buy. And if we can ensure that we're getting that spot in front of the right consumer and the right mindset, right device, right time frame in order for conversion, it's a good experience for both our clients and our fans, right? And thinking really too about being able to mitigate frequency cross device. We don't run into creative fatigue and the point of diminishing returns because we're not bombarding our users with ad after ad after ad after ad. When I think about contextual alignment and the use of AI there, we're exploring a lot of partnerships that will allow us to understand metadata to sort of create like a brand safety way of creating audiences that allows us to scale without actually using audience data, right? So we have a news network in our portfolio. A lot of times advertisers, it's really hard for them to be around news, right? There's maybe not brand safe content. They fear, being in live news. But what we really try to explain to everyone is that there's actually a lot of incredible lifestyle and travel and cooking content within that portfolio. And if you just say no to a genre, you're missing out on massive opportunity. So being able to use AI to truly understand context and be able to put our brands and advertisers in front of that context that actually is brand safe, but also on CNN is really exciting for me and for where we sit in the organization because it allows us to maximize the power of our audiences even more. And it's a really big blind spot right now for a lot of our clients. We have invested heavily in data clean room technology. It's very important for us to not only be privacy compliant and privacy safe, but to maintain the fidelity of these audiences because when our clients have first party data, we don't know if we're going to be able to see all of those users across our inventory footprint. So being able to maintain that record fidelity is one, really important, but then two, to be able to enhance that data with our own first party information and really understanding, obviously, we're the experts on our users, who those people are across the portfolio makes that data strategy much more sound and much more scalable to drive results. I think the biggest thing is lean in. don't lean back. Don't be afraid of this, right? I think everyone hears AI and they have 5 different definitions about how it means, or they're scared about what that means for their job. Lean in, learn this stuff. It's going to make that day-to-day operational tasks much more efficient for all of us, so that again, we can be humans and we can go do what humans do well and develop relationships, develop beautiful creative programs that really move the needle and perform for our clients. So my biggest recommendation is just lean in and be excited about the opportunity.